Hi guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to make very delicious sumptuous moimoi, and I'll be showing you different ways you can cook it. So whether you want to learn how to wrap your moimoi in leaf or you're looking for quick and easy way to cook moimoi, I'll be showing you how to do all that. So let's get started. So for you to make your moimoi, you're going to be needing beans that has been washed. You can use the white beans, but I like using the red beans called olotu or drum. I know people now make their moimoi without the skin in it, and if you want to do that as well, it is totally fine. I also have my boiled mackerel fish that I added some onion, seasoning cubes, salt, a little bit of water. I cooked it. I like using boiled mackerel fish so that I'll get some stock for the moimoi. So after cooking it, I just go ahead and debone it. And yes, I also use grilled mackerel fish because the flavor, taste and aroma of grilled mackerel fish is lovely. Most times I use both boiled mackerel and smoked mackerel because I usually make a large batch of moimoi. I store them in my freezer and just use it up whenever I want. But sometimes I use boiled mackerel only. So you can use whichever one you have, smoked mackerel or boiled mackerel. Any of them is fine. And I also have my boiled egg here. I'll be slicing that up later. And for the vegetables we're going to need onion, this long red pepper called shombo or bawa. I like to also deseed that because sometimes it gets bitter. You're going to be needing scotch bonnet pepper, as little or as much as you want. And finally, you're going to be needing tatashe. Tatashe is what makes your moimoi red. So go ahead and also deseed it, else it's going to be bitter. And next, you're going to be needing salt, your seasoning cube, crayfish powder, vegetable oil. You can also use palm oil if you don't want vegetable oil, or you can use a combination of both palm oil and vegetable oil. And finally, in my hand here, I have the fish stock. I like using stock when making moimoi. Fish stock, chicken stock, just whatever I have in hand. So what I do to get more stock is that I boil the bone from my grilled mackerel fish, and then I'll have more stock to work with. Next up, you're going to pour the beans into a blender. So whether you decide to leave the skin on or you wash the skin off, just pour it into a blender. Add your vegetable, add some water into it, and then you're going to proceed to blend this until it is very, very smooth. I also advise that when making moimoi, try to soak your beans prior to blending it for at least 30 minutes. It will help the moimoi blend very smoothly. So make sure you blend the moimoi to be very, very smooth. Then go in with your fish, your salt, crayfish powder, your seasoning cube, vegetable oil, and finally your fish stock or any stock that you're using. Now you're going to mix this properly to combine. You want the batter to be thin but not too thin. You want it thin enough that when you make the moimoi and it cools down, it's still going to be firm. But if your batter is too thick and you make the moimoi, your moimoi is going to be very hard when it cools down. So just get the right consistency. Not too thin, not too thick. Also make sure that you taste the batter. It should be tasty. So test for salt, seasoning cube, crayfish powder. It should be really, really tasty. Not salty, tasty. Just make sure that you check for it, then adjust seasoning if you have to. When making leaf moimoi, make sure that the pot you're using has some sort of height. If you have a pot that has a rack like this, you can use it. But if you don't, you can place the stem at the bottom or even the leaves at the bottom. If you place your moimoi directly at the bottom of your pot, the one at the bottom would actually get soggy. So just give it some sort of height. And now to our leaf moimoi, I like to use the front of the moimoi, but some people prefer to use the back. So when I'm using the front just like this, I break the stem a little bit off, because if you don't, sometimes if the leaf is really hard, or the stem is really hard rather, if you fold it, the stem would actually pierce the leaf. So now let me show you how to wrap it. You're going to start from left to right, and you're going to roll it like a cone just like this. And then you take the bottom, just fold it a little bit backwards, so that it will secure the moimoi. When you pour the batter into it, it will not leak off. Now you're going to pour your batter into it. Make sure that you don't pour too much. And when I'm buying leaf, I always make sure to check it, because I like the big leaf, that when you pour your moimoi batter into it, you to be able to fill up quite enough. So just pour enough that the leaf will be able to hold. Place your egg into it, and I place this in slow motion so that you can look at it and follow it very well. Take this to the middle, then take it to the right and to the left again, and then you fold it to the back just like this. And that's how to wrap your moimoi. You can watch this video, this part, as many times as possible to be able to help you fold your moimoi. But I know that I have a lot of success story, especially on Instagram, where people be like, oh, I watched your moimoi video and now I'm able to wrap moimoi. And again, let me show you how to wrap moimoi using two leaves. Sometimes you can have leaves that are not too big and you need to know how to wrap it. You just place it side by side and then you roll it up into a cone just like this. And if you look into the sleeve, you see that there's a tiny little hole. If you don't fold it backwards, your moimoi is going to leak when you pour it into it. So just fold it to the back, and again you're going to scoop your moimoi into it. Make sure that you don't scoop too much, or else when you fold it, the moimoi would actually leak off because it's too much. So just pour the right quantity. Place your egg into it, and in slow motion again, take this to the middle, then take it to the right and to the left, and now you're going to fold this backwards, and that is it. Your moimoi using 2 leaves is set and ready. So slow this video down if you have to. Come back to this video and watch this part as many times as possible if you need to. And when you're done wrapping your moimoi, place it into a pot and add some water into it. Make sure you don't add too much water, or else you're going to drench your moimoi. Cover it with some leaf if you have some leaf to help it trap steam. Then cover it with a tightly fitted lid and let it cook. And the second way of cooking moimoi is to use a moimoi pouch. You can find this pouch readily available in the market or a supermarket, but make sure that you get a very good quality pouch that its seal is very good. Pour your moimoi into it. Make sure that you don't overfill it. If you do, it's going to just break the seal. Place it into a pot, cover it, and let it cook. And the third way of cooking moimoi is using a nylon. I know a lot of people say that, oh, it is not healthy, but I tell you, a lot of us actually survived on this. Growing up, this used to be very popular until we knew that making your food in plastic bag just like this is not healthy. So you're just going to scoop your batter into it, leave some space, tie it. You can also double the nylon if you want. Place it into a pot and then let it cook. Fourth way you can cook your moimoi is cooking it in a ramekin in a pot. All you have to do is to just grease your ramekin, pour your batter into it, place your egg, or you can also break an egg into it if you don't have boiled egg. It is stress-free and super easy to make. Then add some water into the pot, cover it and let it steam. Or you can decide to use aluminum foil to cover individual ramekin just like this. At the end, I'll be showing you the one that is covered with aluminum foil and the one that is not covered for you to see the difference. And if you decide not to cook your moimoi in a pot, you can also place it into your oven. You just place your batter into it, add some water into the pan for it to create steam, cover it on parchment paper, cover it with a foil paper as well, and then you transfer it into your oven. And if you don't want to use the ramekin, you just want to make one large batch of moimoi, just grease a baking pan, pour your batter, throw in some egg, cover it with a foil paper, and then place it into your oven. Cooking your moimoi with leaves takes about 50 minutes to 1 hour, and this one here was cooked in about 55 minutes. Also make sure that you check on it from time to time, add some water if you have to. It looked very beautiful and it tasted really, really yummy. Moimoi with leaf has a very distinctive, lovely aroma that no other type has. And for the moimoi cooked with pouch, it took the same amount of time, 50 minutes to 1 hour. The tip I'll give you again is that make sure that you get very good quality moimoi pouch and make sure that you don't overfill it. It turned out beautiful, buttery, and it tasted really good as well. Moimoi cooked with nylon usually cook faster. About 40 minutes is done, but make sure that it is thoroughly cooked before taking it out, and also make sure that you check on it from time to time. It tasted really great as well. The moimoi cooked in ramekin also cooks fast. It takes about 45 minutes, but also check it. You can use a toothpick at the middle of the moimoi to make sure that it's cooked. The top of the one that is cooked covered with aluminum foil is usually dry compared to this one that is not covered. The condensation of the pot makes the top actually wet. And here is the one that was cooked in an oven. It takes about 50 minutes to 1 hour. And this is what it looks like. It looked beautiful. It tasted great as well. And finally, for the one that was cooked in a pan, it takes about 1 hour 20 minutes. It takes longer for this one to cook. So which of all these moimoi is your favorite? Is it the one cooked with leaf? Is it the nylon, the ramekin? Whichever one it is, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any question, leave it in the comment section. If you're not already following this page, please give me a follow, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.